channel and happy start of CaribAthon, because I couldn't come up with a new jingle and Heidi said she really missed the jingle, so the jingle from last year is back. CaribAthon. So every time I say the word CaribAthon, I have to sing it. I love this time of year. Happy start of CaribAthon. When you're watching this, is going to be the first day of CaribAthon, and I am so excited for this time to just focus or prioritize books by Caribbean authors. And you know, I made a video recently where I talked about the different kinds of Caribbean authors. So authors who were born in the Caribbean and continue to live there, or authors who were born in the Caribbean and went to live in different places, or children of Caribbean parents who are authors and write about that second generation Caribbean experience or the influence of the Caribbean diaspora in other parts of life. So I am just so excited to pick up some books that have been lingering on my TBR, as well as to discover some new to me books during this time. So CaribAthon starts today, Sunday, June 8th, if you haven't heard about it before, and we have 2 weeks plus a bonus day. So we end on Sunday, June 22nd, and we're gonna do it big this time. This year we're gonna do it big. We're gonna read all the Caribbean books we can. And I'm so here for it. I have some books here that I want to share with you, some books that are on my personal TBR for this first week, because I'm breaking down my TBR into 2 weeks. I have so many things I want to read, but I also want to leave room to discover things that you guys are going to recommend to me during this time. So these are some books that I am hoping to read through this first week. I know it's ambitious. The first 3 books, though, I'm not going to tell you the titles yet. Maybe you can guess. I'm just going to show you the back. So let's play a little guessing game. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may know that I've been doing this kind of series where I'm reading 3 books kind of on a theme, or sometimes it works out to be a theme, but 3 books that the publishers have sent to me. And this time I have 3 books by Caribbean authors that have been gifted to me by publishers. 2 of them are new releases, and 1 is a reprint or redistribution of a more modern classic. So I have a video coming out soon. I'm almost finished reading the second book. The video will be coming out later this week where I share those 3 titles with you. So if you can guess what they are by this, I'll show you the backs. 1, 2, 3. If you can guess what the 3 books are, then you'll have a little sneak peek into the video. That will be coming soon. So those 3 books, I need to finish up those 3 books. So those 3 books are kind of on my TBR. And then I have 3 books that are all library books that are all. The first is Passion Tide, which is our group read. So I'm not going to be reading this in its entirety, but later in the video I'll tell you a little bit about our reading schedule. So I'm going to be starting this week, but I'm not planning to finish it this week because I'm going to be sharing with you a reading schedule and proposing that we have some check-ins during CaribAthon so we can talk about this book while we're reading it. So later in the video I'll tell you about the reading schedule, but I'm going to be starting it this week. I also want to check out this new book by Micah and Maritza Bulite. This is The Summer I Ate the Rich. Summer, it's a great time to read this book, I think. These are daughters of Haitian parents. And River Sing Me Home by Eleanor Shearer. Eleanor Shearer, what do I know about this author? Not much, except that her bio in the book says she's the granddaughter of Windrush generation immigrants. So I'm going to figure out which country her family is from, because this says she does field work in St. Lucia and Barbados, but the book also has some Guyanese, British Guyana and Trinidadian influence. So I'm looking forward to experiencing this. I don't know anything about it yet. I also want to act on a recommendation that was kindly shared with me here on the channel. On a previous video, someone recommended that I check out this young adult science fiction fantasy by Trinidadian Canadian author. The title is Blood Like Magic, and the author is Liselle Sambury. So I'm looking forward to getting my hands on a copy, and if I can, then I'll try to start it this week as well. So these are some of the books that I'm hoping to experience this week, and I know it looks like a lot, but like I said, this one I'm going to be reading maybe a half. Stay tuned for a schedule. And these 3 I'm already in progress reading. I just need to finish them so I can edit the video and share that with you, about 3 Caribbean books that publishers have sent me recently. So without further ado, here's the reading schedule that I'm proposing. If you're reading along with me during CaribAthon, if you're going to be reading Passion Tide by Monique Roffey, here's what I propose as a check-in. So Passion Tide is 347 pages long, and it unfolds over 7 parts. So I'm proposing that for each one of our check-ins, we'll cover one of the parts. And so to read this over 2 weeks, here's my proposed schedule. So on Tuesday, June 10th, we'll check in on the first part. That's at about page 56. On Thursday, Thursday, June 12th, we'll check in on part 2. That's reading up to about page 94. On Saturday, June 14th, we'll check in on part 3, which ends on page 147. On Monday, June 16th, we'll read up to page 181. That will cover the end of part 4. On Wednesday, June 18th, we'll read up to page 216. That's the end of part 5. Part 6 goes up to page 264, and we'll check in on that on Friday, June 20th. And for the end, we'll leave that for the last day of CaribAthon, which is Sunday, June 22nd, and that's on page 347. That's the end of the book. I'm looking forward to starting this and keeping up with the schedule and checking in with you guys over the start of CaribAthon, of Caribbean cultural things that I want to share with you over the course of the next 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to starting. But I also don't want to overwhelm myself in trying to deliver on promises that I am just way too optimistic in making. So if you're a content creator and you've made a video or a list somewhere of your CaribAthon TBR, link it down below. Let me know where to find you so I can go support you on your platforms as well. Otherwise, just comment down below. Let me know what you're reading for CaribAthon. And if you have a recommendation for me, I'm very happy to receive them, because I'm always looking to hear about new books. And I know, even though I am one of the hosts for CaribAthon, I'm not an expert on Caribbean culture. So I definitely want to hear more from you about Caribbean authors and books that you have enjoyed. So thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to hear from you in the comments. Until we come back for another video, happy reading. Bye.